Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh. So you guys, it's windy. Oh, it's really windy and cold outside. That's the weather update. So that's why we've moved our studio into indoors.
That's right.
We really didn't quite know how to set this up. We were gonna do it in front of the couch. We were gonna do it like against the sliding door, so you kind of still got a view. But I don't know.
I think we still need to figure it out because I'm not at the best angle.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
But
That's okay. But
we'll
we're
make
not
do.
here to try to look good. That's not our thing. Well,
Okay.
we're not. I mean, we're here to talk reality tea, right, honey?
That's right.
I mean, yeah, we want to like look good too, but you know, we also want to get. We haven't done this in a while, so
Right, it's been a while.
we want to get it out. So I'll start off with cheers. It's Wednesday night. Ding. Rosé all day and even all night.
Right. So the first reality rundown that we're going to start off with is
RuPaul's Drag Race. So
wait. His earpiece wasn't in, y'all.
sorry,
So he
I
couldn't
didn't.
hear the
I didn't
audio.
hear the promo. I'm so disappointed. I was like, what?
So this week was the episode with Bossy Rossi. Basically, Ross Matthews is is a host in a reality show. We have quite a few reality TV shows to talk about today, so we're not going to really show any of the events, but we both, after watching it, really felt that Rosé did such a good job.
Yeah.
Rosé did a fantastic job. She was the funniest. She was on point.
Yes.
And nobody really did as good as Rosé, I think.
No, yeah, she was the number one person. I really liked her.
Right.
Yeah.
Utica looked amazing.
In the
Challenge.
Bossy Rossi challenge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She's totally different from her usual.
Yeah. How do you feel about that fight that she had, though, about fighting for her part that she did not get?
Right. So she really wanted a part. She didn't get the part. The part ended up going to Olivia Lux.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think
she
would've
did
been
kill
good.
it.
She
I
would've
mean,
been good as
I
well.
think, okay, so I think she killed it. She did a really good job at it. I think Utica could have done it probably better. And I think that's what the downfall was, you know?
Right.
Like, the downfall was part of it. Like, she, I think, couldn't go 100% into her role because she knew that Olivia Lux had the role that she wanted.
Yeah, for sure. That could have been it. She did kind of flatline during the Utica flatline during the challenge, but she looked amazing, which was super cool.
Yeah.
What we are going to review though are the main stage runway looks.
Yes.
So we're going to get into that. First is Denali.
Category is
Beat It.
Beat It.
BEAD. It. Beat It.
Yeah.
So I mean Olivia looked. Or I'm sorry, this is Denali. Looked amazing.
Yeah.
Here's Rosé, which I thought was a super cute look. The only thing I didn't like about this was the hair. She did so good in the challenge. We thought for sure winner.
Oh, really?
Right?
You know, we actually didn't watch this together.
Lala Ree.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we didn't watch this
Yeah,
together.
that's why
Lala Ree
we
was
have-
in a Mardi Gras look, which I thought was perfect for Beat It. It was super cute. She does get called out because, and I don't see it here, but she gets called out because there was a slit in her side.
Oh, she does, yeah.
Gottmik,
it was a little silly. I know they liked it a lot, though, right?
I will say this was probably one of my favorites for
Really?
Gottmik's looks. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, but this one, Olivia Lux.
I liked it a lot.
You might recognize this hair though, right? You might recognize this hair. Because previous episode, which you're looking at on your right, is Kandy Muse wearing the same hair.
I didn't know that.
So Gottmik, or I'm sorry, Utica. Utica looked great. I love
like
this
it.
look.
I love this look.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. 100%.
Beat it.
Yes, killed it.
Beat
She
it,
should have.
yeah.
If she didn't fail so badly in the Bossy Rossi challenge, I think she got out first. This was
You know
really
what?
pretty.
It was pretty.
It was so pretty.
Kandy Muse leveled up on this.
Yeah.
I really appreciated
She killed
the effort.
it, but it wasn't like a whole lot of like, I don't know.
Simone, I mean, Simone cannot do wrong.
Mhm.
She literally
I know.
slays every
And she's
time.
such a young girl. Like, and she's getting every
And the body
challenge.
yaddy and like just I mean
Look at that.
she's just her
And
aesthetic is so
the art that
yeah.
goes into her.
Did not like this.
No. What
Did
the
not like
fuck?
it at all.
Clown.
The reveal, there was no
Boring.
there was no big reveal.
Yeah.
This was not my favorite of Tina Burner's, and I feel like she misses it. Elliot with 2 T's, I felt like this was a turnout. Like, I thought she looked amazing.
There's something that is, she's not carrying it well, though. You know, she has the dress. Yeah, she killed it. But there's something that she needs to give a little extra.
She needs to up it. Yeah, so those were all the looks.
Yeah.
Based on looks, who do you think, just on looks, not considering the performance, who do you think was number 1?
Utica.
Utica.
I really did
You
like
like Utica's the best.
Yeah, I liked Utica the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she did an amazing job. Utica really slayed, I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to go to Utica's look so we can talk about it as it's on the screen.
It's because, you know what it is? Not because, like, I mean, yeah, it is because. It's because I own a dance studio, and it's not just about what you put on your body, it's how you carry it. Like Kandy Muse, like, she had the outfit, it seemed cool. It's how you carry it, though. It's how you carry the outfit. It's how you walk it across the runway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, totally. I thought Utica was fantastic.
Who was your number 1?
My number 1 actually was Elliot with 2 T's. I really loved this look. Again, I'm talking about the runway only.
Okay. Okay. I mean, really.
The runway only. I thought it was a killer look. It was also Mardi Gras theme, but I mean, like, beat it. The theme was beat it.
You think Elliot with 2 T's was better than, what's the first girl that walked across the stage? Whatchamacallit?
Denali.
Like, hers was better than, than Elliot with 2 T's.
I will say she's an underdog.
And you know what? Yeah, because she was safe again this week, and which she was really pissed off about, and that came out in the Untucked. And I agree with her. Like, she's not getting, like, any critiques. And she's probably frustrated. At least she's not a bottom 3, which would be upsetting.
Yeah.
But then she killed this runway look. She really did kill the runway look. What did she do in the Bossy Rossi challenge?
See, I can't even remember.
Yeah. See, you don't like, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But I will say Denali always
Was she with Rosé? Who was with Rosé?
Oh, she might have been with Rosé. Yeah,
Okay.
she was. And Rosé was so good that she might have outshined.
Mm-hmm.
So the winner, actually, of this week, spoiler alert, switch this video off if you don't want to see, but it was...
Don't switch it off. Keep on watching.
It was Simone.
It was Simone.
Not Simone, Olivia Lux. It was Olivia Lux.
I love her.
I love her, too. I did not like this look. This was not one of my favorite looks. Tell me where you see bead it. Where do you see beads? In the hair?
Is it the skirt?
No, the skirt is not beaded. I'm pretty sure it's all spray painted.
So it's just the skirt?
And it was recycled hair.
Did they catch that? Did the judges catch that?
No.
Only you caught that?
I mean, there are little bead embellishments on it, but it just wasn't.
When did you catch that it was a bead?
While we were watching it.
Oh, really?
Oh, while we were watching it.
The wig was...
We clocked it right away, yeah.
Really?
While we were watching it. Yeah, we noticed it immediately.
Wow.
But
that's a really good eye, guys. Like,
it's a good eye.
Yeah, that's what you call the CEO of Drag Society catching that. You should be a judge.
DragSociety.com. Go ahead and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, one of my personal favorites did go home.
Lala Ree, Elliot.
They were the bottom 2.
For you to lip sync for your life. Elliot, Shantae, you stay. Lala Ree, I am so glad the world got to taste the full Lala Ree experience. Now, sashay away.
She was so good. I really did like her.
Lala Reed.
Yeah.
I liked her too, yeah.
I didn't accomplish
She ruined
what I set
this
out to
whole
accomplish
entire,
per se, but I did learn a lot of new
episode.
things.
Like she just, on the episode, I think she just kind of like didn't bring it out, right?
Yeah.
Like in the Bossy Rossi challenge,
Right.
she wasn't that great, and then in the runway look, she wasn't that great, and then the lip sync for your life. Like Elliot with 2 T's kicked her butt.
Turned it out.
Kicked her butt. Like I was like, oh, there's like, this is the second time Elliot with 2 T's in the bottom, or is it the first time?
No, it's the first time Elliot with 2 T's is in
Yeah,
the bottom.
it's her second time.
Second time
It's
for
Lala
Lala
Reed.
Reed.
Okay,
yeah.
so, and I thought for sure, like, okay, Lala Reed's gonna bring it out, and it's gonna be a really good lip sync. Lala Reed brought it, but Elliot with 2 T's just killed it. I was like, OMG. What song was it again? I don't remember.
I don't remember the song,
but she just hit every beat, every dance move, every lip movement, every emotion. She had got it down. It was that good.
Yeah.
It was that good.
It was good.
I
Well,
loved it. I'm so excited for. I haven't seen. Usually, like they leak a little bit of the next episode. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if they do that on Wednesdays or Thursdays.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try not to watch it because you know what? It kind of ruins it. You know when we do these videos because there's always a little bit of inside information. Oh my God, this was fun though. I liked
not
that.
watching it together.
We didn't watch it together, and it was fun. Like having 2 different experiences.
We're still talking about this. Sorry, I moved on.
It was fun. Like
not watching it and then coming together.
Yeah. Because there were our different reactions. Because Elliot with 2 T's.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Next up is Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're going to be talking about the ladies with the peaches. So I'm starting this reality rundown with the fact that they are still on a trip in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. And on this trip, Kenya has been a horrible host. We talked about that last video or 2 videos ago. Mm-hmm. So Kenya also tapped Kandy to be a co-host.
At this event?
At this event. Yeah, on the trip. On the trip in general. Mm-hmm. So Kandy is planning a little something for the ladies while they're on this trip. I thought
Kenya tapped Kandy as co-host for the dinner party.
Oh.
I don't think she did for.
So then why did Kandy do the is planning what
I
she's
think
planning?
Because what's her husband's name again? Kandy's husband?
Todd.
Todd was telling Kandy, oh, we're going to do a little bachelor party for Mike while you guys are gone. And that's when Todd said, oh, maybe you should do like maybe a bachelor party. And then Kandy was like, oh, that sounds fun. And then she contacted Don Juan to...
I'm pretty sure Kenya asked Kandy specifically,
really?
Yeah. Because when I was editing the video,
whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway.
She said it. Yeah, but...
We're gonna do this surprise dungeon-style bachelorette party for Cynthia. I got everybody costumes. Okay.
This is epic.
So I got, now mind you, these are costumes. It's not Chanel, ma'am.
There's a bag in there with my name on it? What? Why is mine so light? What am I wearing? I'm not wearing anything.
I actually had Don Juan to send up Bolo, stripper.
Juan, guys.
Low guys.
Anyway, I have a glass box for him. I got y'all 4,000 ones.
I'm getting in the box.
Oh, we can get in the box. Right. I'm trying to figure it out too, Toya. Both of us single right now.
Oh my
We're
God.
excited.
Look how excited we are.
Let me get in the box.
It's obviously been quarantine, so they're very excited. For some.
Nothing to Cynthia. Nothing.
Okay, I
Wow.
promise.
They're trying to keep it a secret.
Don't you want to see what's in here? Yeah. Why is this my outfit?
Look at those heels.
I am about to show y'all everything I got. Okay?
I wonder who else
It's
is
like
gonna
I'm
wear
butt
what
ass
outfit.
naked.
This
is gonna be great.
Kandy did or Don Juan did?
Probably Don Juan, probably, right?
Yeah, probably. Don Juan's actually, I mean, I do not like Don Juan. For some reason, he gets on my nerves. But he always does so good at his
He turns
tasks.
it out, yeah, his job.
Like, Kandy asks him, too. We got distracted right now. Kandy always asks him to do a task, and he does it like 110%.
Always turns it out.
I don't know how
They don't actually show the.
Thank you, George. I see your comments.
That's what we got distracted by. They don't actually show the Bachelorette party. This episode is coming up.
But have you seen the previews?
But the previews are blurred out. Let me just say that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's all over like social media, but what happens is it seems kind of like Bolo is there, and then it seems like they're like very excited about him, and then he goes upstairs to like I think he's getting ready to go home, and then the camera crew is like, "Oh, we're gonna leave now," and then it kind of
we should probably save it for our next reality rundown.
Why? It's a leak.
Oh, okay.
And so it seems like they ask Bolo, they go upstairs, and they still have their mics on, which I don't get. Like, they know they have the mics on. And they're like, okay, like, let's, have him come back downstairs. Can you come back downstairs? And he's like, oh, okay. And then they're saying bye to the camera crew, but there's all these cameras set up inside, and they think they're trying to cover all the cameras, but they don't get every camera. And that's what the next episode is about.
Well, the next episode is about the entire Bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But there is like some drama going on with Kenya and Tanya.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll have to watch and see, and then we'll report back what we watch and see.
I'm a leaker.
But also what happens in this episode is Kenya has been such a bad host on this trip that Kandy is basically fed up with it. And
First thing, you are the one who's setting up the trip. You decided that you wanted to do the private jet thing. You did not even tell anybody. You clowned him.
Listen, that's not true.
You did.
Okay.
Yesterday, we sitting out there, and here you come with a nice old plate of crab cake sandwich,
I'd
French
be so
fries, and all
upset
this
too.
other kind of
If
stuff.
somebody
That's
was
it.
don't F with my food.
I'm like, what? We didn't know what the
Where is
plan
my
was.
food?
We just see you come with this wonderful lunch
Okay.
for yourself.
And everyone else could have gotten themselves a separate lunch. How was that my fault?
Because you are
No,
the
yeah.
host of the situation.
That's
Nobody
right,
even
Kandy.
knew what
Free.
was going on yesterday. I didn't care about riding a private jet, but I would have loved a crab cake sandwich.
That's what Kandy's
The simple
boss.
things in life.
Yeah.
Then the
You know what
Marlo
I like
thing
about
with the
Kandy?
room.
She's able to tell
I don't know if that's
Kenya
a good fit for
something,
Marlo.
and Kenya,
It's gonna be a good
She
fit.
says it in a good
when it
way.
comes to
She's not-
Marlo,
she's being very
if she
honest.
respected me,
Kenya
I would
doesn't
respect
get
her.
crazy with Kandy.
She has attacked me every single opportunity. Why don't you ever call those people out for the things that they do since you
Listen,
want to say you
that
have
was
to
the
stay
ex-
extra much?
Kenya.
Look at
Did you just try to question if I have your back?
Listen.
Really? Come on, girl. Like, that's not even a question. All the heat that I've taken, I have stood my ground for you in front of the
Not
world.
even a tuna
Fast
sandwich
forward
for
to
your
last night.
girls. That's right.
You go to your room and never to be heard from.
Let's be real. Georgia B. Maddox
You was
always
just
heard him with
straight
a tuna
rude.
sandwich.
There are multiple things that have happened that
But yes,
annoyed
not even
me.
that.
Yeah.
And last night was the
A
last straw.
shrimp motel,
It should be a
ceviche.
fancy-
I'm just
You're-
saying, if
you're
it was
throwing this-
anybody else
Well,
doing
you
this
can't-
to
you're hosting.
you,
That's a good point.
it would be madhouse.
If it was anybody else doing it to Kenya, it would be a madhouse.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
100% agree.
I 100% agree. If you're the host of a party or a getaway, then you need a plan for everybody because you're asking everyone like, oh, let's go to this spot, and I'm gonna plan even if it's 3 days. You
Right.
still need to have a plan. You need to have an itinerary kind of, and that includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
100%.
Not the snacks that are sitting in the fridge for you to munch on. Like, that's fine. If you need an extra tuna sandwich because you need to eat right now, fine.
Yeah.
But if someone's going to order crab cakes, they better order crab cakes for
Right.
everybody.
Can a girl get some sardines and saltines?
Sardines and saltines.
There was this episode also had a really, really moving part. As if you don't watch, Portia Williams has lineage back to some really big civil rights activists, and so she has been paying it forward
good.
by participating in a lot of the Black Lives Matter movements and protests and getting arrested herself. And one of the protesters she was heavily involved with was the protest for Breonna Taylor. Well, during this episode, we actually watched the ladies hear the judgment that is handed down against the officers who were involved in Breonna Taylor's death.
Yeah.
It appears only one of the 6 officers who was involved in that operation has been charged.
It is not manslaughter. This charge is wanton endangerment.
What?
In the first degree.
This is a slap in the face.
Wanton endangerment is like you were driving while texting and you looked down. Low-level felony.
There's no accountability on any level because the charges are actually not even for murdering Breonna. The charges are because the bullets are their unit, so they're not even acknowledging that she was murdered like that. That's so that's the part that hurts. Our human life, just because we're Black, is just taken and disregarded and not valued. And these cops' lives and pensions and their families are protected and being set aside outside of us.
What's the next move?
It's not time to back down. It is time to take it to the next level. Whatever pressure has been applied, it has to be applied on the next level. Say her name.
Say her name. Say her name.
Say her name. Breonna Taylor.
What I love the most about this is we literally are watching a group of Black females watching this moment, right? Watching the result of another Black woman's death.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that, Atlanta aired it and filmed it.
What's crazy is I remember that day when they announced
Right.
that too. So it's like obviously, like, I know not everyone did, but I know a lot we did. We stopped to watch and listen to what the outcome of what the charges were going to be, and it was basically nothing. So it was really cool to see, especially Portia, all the work that she's done during this whole entire movement, and see her reaction, which is a real reaction. It's really sad. She's really sad, which we all really feel really sad that. Let's not get too political, but yeah.
But kudos for that.
Yeah.
For showing that.
Yeah. I'm so glad that it's not all about the craziness of what we expect out of reality TV, especially these dramatic reality TV shows. But I'm so glad that I'm glad they're putting in these real moments in there. Yeah, exactly.
I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to Real Housewives of Dallas.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this week, Tiffany Moon, formerly Tiffany Sun, now married in Tiffany Moon, decides to throw a pizza party for her fellow Dallas ladies. Now I'm really interested, since we're kind of on a conversation about hosting parties, I'm really interested to see what type of rules you would set for a party that you invite your friends to. But first, let's watch what Tiffany Moon
I was
does.
actually looking forward to come to a pizza party at Tiffany's, but then you're already telling us we have to be out of her house by 10:30. I've never received a text message like that, I mean, I am already feling disinvited. And
Okay,
I'm not
calm
even
down.
there.
So what did you think of the text that Tiffany texted us earlier? Everyone out by 10:30. I need to set my phone alarm now for 10 o'clock. Yes. Okay.
So pretty, so pretty. Take off your thingy, but then if you go inside to pee, you gotta put a new one back on. And when you need to use the restroom, you will put on booties. You will use the restroom. You will come back out and you will dispose of your booties. And then the number 2 rule is no fighting. On your first infraction, you shall receive a verbal warning. The second time, you get pizza flour thrown in your face.
Oh my God.
Like, stop fighting. And rule number 3 is have fun.
My first rule going into any party is to have fun. That was her last rule.
That may be the only rule I follow.
Okay, rule number 1 would be have fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Rule number 2, like, okay, her rule number 2 was no fighting.
No fighting.
That wouldn't be a rule in my thing. Maybe it's because I'm from Silmar, but like, if the no fighting part, like, why would you tell somebody that? Like, oh, rule number 2, no fighting. Like, that's almost like saying, oh, you want to fight with me? Like, oh, like, you just don't want me to call you out or say something to you. So, I don't know. And then throwing flour in your face, give me a break.
Ridiculous. I thought it was really interesting, though, that she set up these rules for an event that she was throwing for her friends.
And then at the beginning, she texts them, like, oh, you got to be done by 10:30. I wouldn't do that. Like, I think in the initial invitation, if I knew I had to be up early the next day because it's like a Wednesday or something like that, then I would. This is a news flash. My honey cut me off. My producer and director. Gosh.
And co-host.
And we'll see about that.
Okay, do all this by yourself.
I can't do it. Last time I tried to do this by myself and went haywire.
Sorry, I was trying to move that that intro up, and I clicked on it, and obviously once I clicked on it, it started. So there is breaking news with the Selling Sunset crew.
Christine.
We haven't actually talked about Selling Sunset because we started doing these lives after Selling Sunset had already aired.
Yeah.
But one of the characters, Christine, is basically the boss in the group.
She's the villain.
Okay, she's a villain. Okay, she's a villain.
She's definitely the villain, and she's very proud of that role.
Right.
So she can't be mad that she's being called a villain. She had in the season finale of season 3, her wedding dress was black. Did you watch that?
No, I haven't watched this season. Yeah.
Well, as we all know, the dress was black.
What does that mean, though? That means she's a villain?
I think she likes playing that part. She knows that, like, you know, playing the villain. She's not like Cruella de Vil or anything like that. But, you know, there's always a character that likes to stir the pot, you know, call out people. Kind of like Elisa Vanderpump.
Got it.
She was kind of like a villain. But, like, what Erica Girardi says, she likes to slide underneath.
Slide underneath?
Yeah, slide underneath.
Well, if you haven't been living under a rock, you'll notice that the news outlets have been blowing up with the fact that she's pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
That's the big news. Christine
pregnant.
is definitely pregnant.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah, I think it'll maybe soften her. She's kind of a hard-shelled person. And hopefully this will
How is
soften her
pregnant gonna soften her?
Because, I don't know, you're now a mom, you now have kids, she's never had kids.
Let me tell you, as a dance studio owner, being pregnant and becoming a mom does not make you softer. It makes them harder.
After the baby comes out.
They're probably even more like, you know.
Your sister's also pregnant, so are you saying...
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I don't know. You know?
She's harder right now?
What do you mean harder? No.
I got
you know what? She's dealt with dance moms too, so I don't know.
But yes, congratulations to her.
I'm excited for Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
It's literally, their office is right up the street from us.
Right.
So every day I drive by, I look to see if I, you know, catch a camera crew or, you know, one of their faces. They do have cameras. They have
running.
They have like a camera or like some lighting.
Basically, it's all a realtor. It's a company that sells properties all through Sunset. So it's multi-million-dollar properties. And the two owners are twin brothers, and the majority of this people selling are women. So it's a really good show. Definitely suggest watching it.
Yeah, I
Let's
like
go on the reality side of things.
Yeah. Some of your women are watching live right now. Regina and Nicole.
Oh, yeah. It's Nicole's birthday tomorrow, so shout out to Nicole. Happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday today and tomorrow.
That's it, guys.
That's it.
That's our reality rundown. Now the thing is, when we try to pack too much, it becomes an hour long.
Yeah, it becomes very long, and we want to try to keep these short.
Right. Well, 30 minutes. So
really, is this 30 minutes?
We're at 32 minutes.
Time flies by when we like to talk about stuff
Totally.
that we like to talk about. Can I add another thing?
Yeah, you can.
So
Do you have an image or?
I don't have an image, so I'm just gonna talk about it and see how this goes.
Okay.
Sherry Pie.
Oh, it was on Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall. So a little
You should have told me you want to talk about it. I would have set a whole segment up.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess.
Backstory. You need to give backstory first.
Oh, I'm not good at backstory. But Sherry Pie was on last season's of RuPaul's Drag Race, and as the season was about to premiere, it came out that she had allegedly catfished men into doing things that were inappropriate.
Right. She catfished as a casting agent.
Okay.
And then she would reach out to people that she knew. I learned this on the Tamron Hall show interview that these were her friends. We're going to be referring to her as a her. She obviously is a man. She's a drag queen.
She's a drag queen.
She identifies as a man. And so as a man, Joey, I believe is his name, he catfished friends of his as a talent agent, and would ask for, this is what's very strange.
Yeah.
Would ask for videos.
Well, on camera videos, like audition videos.
Audition videos.
And then have them undress
Right.
and do inappropriate things in front of the camera.
In front of the camera.
Now they're saying that they felt uncomfortable, that it was not okay, and, but she's not denying it.
Yeah.
She's being apologetic for it, which does not make it okay. But
well, as somebody with a theater background, I will say that there are roles out there that require nudity, and you need to be pretty comfortable in your own skin in order to, perform in these roles. So I don't think it's super strange. I don't think it's super strange that someone is asked about how they feel in the nude.
Yeah.
But I think it starts to get strange when they're asking, take off your clothes in front of a camera and send me a video of you doing it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is the backstory.
Yeah. I haven't heard from her this entire time since last season, which was basically at the beginning of 2020, right?
It was during the pandemic.
Yeah, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
the beginning of the
I haven't heard anything from her. I guess she did issue a statement apologizing to all the victims that felt like that they, how they feel. And I guess Tamron Hall decided to have her on her show, which now it's just going viral. Tamron Hall posted it. There was so many comments on Tamron
Before
Hall.
she even aired the interview.
Yeah,
people were going in on social media.
Like,
on
how
her
dare
account,
you
upset.
Give her a platform to be on your show, yada, yada, yada. Tamron Hall is not a showcase, entertainment show, or anything like that.
Right.
So people were going in on her. I don't know. How do you feel?
After watching it,
I get where Tamron Hall was kind of a little.
She was very pointed in her as she addressed the camera.
She's very kind of like, don't come for me.
Don't come for me.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, the conversation she had. She did invite one of the people commenting on her post onto her show, and that person also talked about how this is her platform and she's allowed to do with it what she will. I think people were afraid that it was gonna, absolve him of everything, all the inappropriate things he did, or it was gonna be a sob story about why he did it, and Poor him. That's not what the interview ended up being. Tamron Hall did not let him get away with any of it at all. So I felt like the interview was good. I felt like it was a good interview.
You know, this is the thing about like, and Tamron Hall said she said there's interviews on Jodi Arias, on O.J. Simpson, and they obviously did.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, they very obviously did really bad things as well. And you know, why did they get a pass to get an interview? And I appreciate that Joey Sherry Pie didn't come out in drag. She came out in, you know, herself. But like, I sometimes want to know what's inside the mind of a criminal. And Tamron Hall, like, she gave him hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
She didn't give him a free pass. And I appreciated that.
Definitely go watch.
I don't feel bad for Sherry Pie or Joey, whatever. Like, it didn't make me feel like, you know, poor him or anything like that. But it just, at least you got to see where he's at, I guess. Maybe a little too soon. I mean, he must have got some kind of incentive for being on the show.
Do you think? He didn't promote anything. Go watch the interview. I'm sure you can find it online or
I'm
if
sure
you
it's on
DVR.
YouTube. Yeah.
You know, and let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it, right?
Yeah, 38 minutes.
38 minutes, gosh. Jesus. Well, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll cut this and then, you know, some more. Is anyone else watching anymore? No.
All right. So I guess we will try to do this again.
I think
soon.
Friday. Friday sounds like a good day to do
Friday
it.
I can't. So we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, love you guys. Peace on the streets. Shout out to Whitney and Timmy. Love ya.